Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Talk about, you're not going to be able to do it. No matter what, nothing's safe, lady. Nothing's safe. So we're going to head on up here. The hubby is doing fantastic. And because I've thought about going back to doing Jello alerts and tally alerts, but because I forget to do it without doing it per episode. But I don't want to film these in episodes. I want to film for the whole episode, not for individual LPs. So I'll just try to shove something there anyways, you can see it. But the hubby is doing great. I'm doing great. Our baby's doing great. Our fur baby. All right, let's see. Okay, so looking pretty good. Well, pretty intimidating actually, but pretty good. All right, so we have a huge old hurricane. Is that considered a hurricane, or is that only a tornado, or is it just a natural storm? I'm not sure what we considered. So we're gonna work our way over here to the lighthouse.
Come on, Max. You can make it. Holy shit.
Holy shit, it's right, babe.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and
I didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane.
Okay.
Arbus?
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. If anybody else looked at this, plus it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence?
Look at this crap.
She had it
How can I show this to Mr. I
She
can't
could've
believe
taken
I still
another
have this pencil case. I should
have to
upgrade to
admit,
the 21st
I'm not a
century.
big fan of her work.
But I like it
I
old school.
prefer Robert Frank.
I do love my analog camera. I should take a
captured
quick
the
picture
essence of
now.
Post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which, I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
All right, we're gonna take a quick look around.
Yes, Victoria.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Holy shit! In 2013, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money now.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
She is probably 15 or 18.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
I don't know. I photography a lot. I take photos a lot. I'm not a great photographer, but I don't know. I come up with some good stuff, and I don't know. There's a lot of emphasis put into things that I'm like, don't you just take a picture?
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Alright, we're just gonna go around and look at everything.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Alright, walking around, taking a look. Wah wah, wah wah.
This might make a cool shot.
Oh, shit. I think there's places you're supposed to take photos here, so let's take a look. Because, okay, so there's the listing of us. I guess it won't let you go to where you're at. Alright, let's talk to Kate. Hi, Kate.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
I do not need to embarrass her by bringing those kind of things up. Alright. Obviously, we need to talk to everybody, so...
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Okay, not everything's about you, Max.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Okay, so he does mean well. Okay. Okay, so I guess we have to go around to look at the camera. I'm kind of curious now why they pointed out. Move, Victoria, move your skinny white ass. All right, here we go.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing
Oh my
around
God,
with that
was-
monster.
All right, but we
He
are going to
probably
look
paid
because
20. You can never escape the lighthouse here.
we're going to look at everything because sometimes these give you clues.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
That is something I love about the Pacific Northwest. We have beautiful mountains, beautiful forests, and beautiful oceans. And there's a beautiful, I guess, like high plains desert type thing in eastern Washington, but none of us live in eastern Washington.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV
I'm
for a
trans.
class
You don't go to
monitor.
Eastern Washington if you're
Can't
trans.
wait to watch some more documentaries
Yeah, no, I'm
on this
ignoring what you're
bad.
saying because it's kind of dumb.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
So young. So young.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
They're just getting
You
you
always
Welcome to
look
the real world.
just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
I'm not paying $150
Because
for
Max wants everybody to see how cute she is.
She plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Square Enix. Dum dum dum. By the way, there's
She's so
music
fucking
playing,
shy.
but I have the music mostly turned off because I don't feel like YouTube nailing me. Don't Nod Entertainment. So they also did tell me why. And they do a whole slew of other things. We'll be playing more of their more modern games. This game's probably 10 years old. Probably, maybe a little older, actually. But I want to start from the beginning of the Life is Strange series. Life is Strange Remastered. Episode 1, Chrysalis. Alright, we are going around.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Let's go see the ladies over here.
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria. I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
Max, you're awfully judgmental too. I mean, maybe stuff happened because I can be really judgmental, so it's not.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
But you cannot go into it, that's fine. Missing person.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Missing from Arcadia Bay. Date missing April 22nd, 2013. Other age 19, height 5'5", weight 110, hair blonde, eyes hazel, tattoo on calf of a dragon and a star on the inside of the left wrist. Rachel Amber, 19, please call with any information, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hey, my locker. Yay!
I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
I don't know. Andy Warhol never always seemed overrated to me, but I am not an artist, so.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
For me, it was all the Dare posters in the 80s.
That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Oh, bullies.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Okay.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
God, there's so many missing persons, like every 5 feet. Gun-free zone.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
Jesus, how many missing posters are there going to be?
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it.
I hung out with all the nerds, stoners, and outcasts in high school. That was my crew.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Coded for autism. What kind of makes sense? Obsession. God, I messed up my shoulder. I don't even know what I did. All right.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
I bet you it's Victoria. My thing's on Victoria. She seems like a bitch. All right.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day. Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
Is that Rich Lambert?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already
authority.
heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy,
Anybody?
I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Lawrence.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria.
Alrighty. If I have to redo this multiple times, I will make sure to
I
cut
did
out
it.
the multiple.
Can you give me
I
an example
actually
of
did
a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured
a
the human
human
condition
time
in black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, Don't
Diane
freak out.
Arbus.
Not
There
yet.
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured,
When I
right?
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is
is
for
what
real.
you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I need
as
to go to the
long
bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again and give him
All
the
right.
answer?
I guess we're rewinding it.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.